Hello and welcome to the channel How We Move the Decimal. In today's video I am photographing items for eBay and I have several intruders that come and join me. Right now it's my cat Dylan. He is very into whatever I'm doing, especially like morning to early afternoon. After that he's pretty much asleep until midnight and then he just runs like an absolute psycho through the house, destroying things like a caffeinated toddler, but he is a good cat. That's what I always tell myself. He is a good cat. He's good with the kids. If you just saw him, he likes to eat packing tape. I don't know why I have to hide the packing tape from him because he will just lick it and chew on it. And it can't be good for him. I've had cats before and none of them have been that weird. But he likes packing tape. Even on Amazon boxes and stuff, he likes to eat the packing tape on it. Okay, he has left me and I am photographing a bag. This is I want to say Banana Republic bag, but I don't remember. I'm going to say it's a Banana Republic bag. It had a sticker on it that I had to get off with Goo Gone, but be very, very careful when using Goo Gone on fabric because it is like an oil and it can affect the fabric. It can stain it like a cooking oil or something would stain it. Luckily, the sticker was on a plastic part, so I was able to get it off. But with that, it was a little difficult and I prefer not to use Goo Gone. I prefer to use a heat, so like a hair dryer or a heat gun. I would use that to take something sticky off, but since this was on plastic, I went ahead and did that with the Goo Gone. That being said, I always have, heat available. I always have Goo Gone there. I have sticky erasers. They're craft erasers and they take tack off. So if you can get a sticker off or a price tag off and it leaves like the sticky residue behind, then you would rub the eraser on it and it would take off the sticky that's left. That's really great for like glass and hard plastics and stuff, or even paper sometimes. Not like paper, but like slick paper. So like a magazine paper or like a shiny book cover or something, I could use the tacky or sticky eraser to get that off. And I just got mine at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. It's nothing crazy special. Sometimes I also have putty erasers. So they're like I think you use them for charcoals, if I remember craft-wise. It's been a long time since I've been actually artistic. And according to my kids, I have no hobbies. So there's that, but you can get the putty erasers. My middle child is playing the Oculus. She loves the Oculus, but I don't know if you guys have Oculuses, but you can't, it takes fingernails to get the battery pack off. So no matter who's playing with it and no matter what I'm doing, I could be going to the bathroom for all they care. They need me to take the battery case off because none of them have fingernails and I'm the only one that has anything that resembles a fingernail in the house. So now you know why it takes me 100 years to photograph. I've had my cat, I had my youngest pop in and ask me something, I just had to change a battery in the Oculus. I'm doing all of that. And I think I'm watching a Bravo show on my phone, but I don't remember what I'm watching. I always like to have something playing in the background, and a lot of times I'll just have my earbuds in so nobody can hear it, but I could hear it. And I want to say I listed 2 weekends in a row, and I listed approximately 6 hours each weekend. I can't do 6 hours straight. My back hates me if I do 6 hours straight, but I can do 3 hours, take like a break, take some ibuprofen, maybe put a heating pad on my back, and then I could do 3 more hours. I think it's so crazy though, like when you watch other YouTubers and stuff, they're like, I'm doing this for time freedom. And I want to be like, what time freedom? I'm still, spending 6 hours. Yes, it's a lot. It's on my terms. I could do the 6 hours at 2 in the morning or whatever. I'm not going to because that's way past my bedtime. But I'm still putting in the work. even if you have time freedom, you're still putting in the work. There's certain things I can't adjust time-wise. So if I'm going sourcing, I have to source during open hours. I can't source at 3 in the morning from the store. I have to source when they are open. So that is a time restriction. When I start my schedule back up again, I think I will be able to pop in and do a couple more sourcings. But my schedule, I'm looking at it, my schedule has gotten pretty tight. Oh, I found a minor hole in that shirt, so it wasn't worth enough money for me to list it with the damage, so I just chucked it to the side to be redonated. And again, sorry, there's Dylan. Again, I don't redonate damaged goods to the thrift store. I redonate them to the little boxes that are in parking lots that are for profit. A lot of times they just sell by weight anyway, so I don't feel guilty putting damaged clothes in there. I don't do other stuff like people put like chairs and mattresses and stuff there, and that's dumping. I don't do that, but I will put damaged clothes there. And unfortunately, this is from my last trip at the bins, which has been almost a year, that I found more damage than I thought. And like I've said in previous videos, I wash all of my stuff before I list it, because if I look at it as I'm photographing it and it still has stains or it still has discoloration, I don't have to throw it back and be like, if I just washed it, they will get out. Because I've already washed it. So I know just washing it won't get it out. Stain treating it might not get it out. Heck, I don't stain treat half of our laundry because I don't know if anybody's looked at inflation lately, but stain treating has gotten very expensive. I will use vinegar and Dawn, white vinegar and Dawn, to stain treat things, but I'm not going to waste days of laundry going back and forth to try to get a stain out that may not get out. And honestly, with my cost of goods or my average sale through price being around $15, it's just not worth it for me. So I just chalk it and redonate it. And I don't know about thrift stores in your area, but our thrift stores are not taking donations right now because everyone's New Year's resolution is like to declutter their house. So everyone is dropping off donations. So it's been kind of hard there. I cannot shame people for the decluttering your house New Year's resolutions, because our New Year's resolution is to declutter our house. We have an entire furnished walk-in part of our basement that we just don't use. We're using it as like climate controlled storage at this point. It is our dumping ground. If people come over and we need to hide the stuff, our trash and stuff, it's our Monica's closet essentially. And we just need to go through it because that is a usable space. And as our children get bigger and they have their friends over, they want that space. They want to have Nerf wars down there or play the video games down there. And it's, I want to say, almost 1,000 square feet of space that we could be using and we're not. I have a desk down there. It was gonna be my office during COVID and it didn't work out. I used it periodically during COVID because I was teaching while my kids were upstairs, but I need an office space. My husband needs an office space. We could use part of that for an office space. It's a very nice space that we are just wasting by having it full of clutter. And when I say full of clutter, we literally pulled 6 garbage bags of broken toys out of there, or baby toys. I have no babies left in my house. I love babies. I want no more babies. My babies are grown. My baby's stuff takes up less room now because it's all tech. And I don't need like chew toys and stuff essentially for them. So I'm okay with letting it go. And it's time because we need that for who we are right now in life, not who we were or who we want to be. Like, I'm keeping this because I'm going to. Well, you've been saying that for 3 years. Maybe we get rid of that. I am notoriously bad about starting projects and not finishing them. So I really want to finish this and I really want to get it done. Probably by the end of February, at least pulling stuff out. We are going to do some remodeling down there and get rid of some larger pieces of furniture, and that might take longer to do. But I'm hoping to have this usable by the end of February so we can actually use it, and while the weather's still gross and all of that stuff. And speaking of gross, we're supposed to get a winter storm, and I'm dreading that. We still haven't taken our Christmas tree down, and it is the middle of January. So yay. But listing this stuff, photographing this stuff, getting it in tubs and getting it out of the way is also one of the major reasons, you know, we can clean, because we're doing that. Now, I got so disappointed in this lot. I started going through all of these shorts, and then I started one after the other just finding things wrong with them. And a lot of them I got at a donation-only rummage sale, which, by the way, I hate donation-only rummage sales. I'm such a people pleaser, and I'm a total Midwesterner, and I don't know what to give people, and it gives me anxiety when I'm like, there's no prices, and they're like, it's donation only. And it's like, how much do you want to donate? And you just want to scream, I don't know how much to donate. I just don't know. Don't pressure me. Yell, you know, just give me a price and I'll pay it. So I always end up paying probably more than I should, because I just don't. I don't know what to do, and it gives me anxiety. Just put name tags and prices on all of this stuff, and then I have less anxiety, which is why when I have rummage sales, everything is priced. So, you know, people sometimes won't buy things if there's no price on it because they don't want to ask you what the price is. But at this donation only sale, I got a bunch of Duluth trading shorts, like Duluth trading, not Duluth trading shorts, but Duluth trading, like pants and hiking shorts and khakis and stuff. And I started going through them, and one after the other, I started finding flaws. Like no button, or the back of the pocket was ripped out, or the zipper was broken. One of them were hemmed, and I've talked about in previous videos, I don't like to buy things that are hemmed because then I have to disclose that in the description, and sometimes people won't read it in the description, even if the hemming job is good. Now, I've picked up some items that you could not tell that they were hemmed. The only reason you could tell is because the measurements were so off. The hemming job was amazing, but the measurements were off, and I didn't list them. I think these are the one. Yep, that was a damage on that short. As soon as I pulled it out, I was like, oh, they're damaged. Well, crap. Again, it was a donation only sale, so I'm hoping, like when I do that, I try to pay $1 to $2 per clothing item at donation only sales. And hard goods, it's harder. I bought an entire like file box of cross stitch pattern books for like $10. So it depends. If it's a niche thing, I will pay less for it because I know that, you know, I might be the only person that's buying it. So I will do that. And I'm always on the lookout for good backpacks, because my children, I don't know if they just eat their backpacks every year. I don't know if they drop kick them. I don't know if they drag them through the parking lot, but they just rip apart their backpacks. So I always am on the lookout for nice, good backpacks. I was able to get my son and my middle daughter both name brand backpacks at rummage sales, and they have actually lasted a couple years, where their like off-brand backpacks were literally crumbling halfway through the school year. So I am a big proponent of nice, good quality backpacks. Thank you for watching my channel. Please like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.